Donald Trump and others now coming out against DeSantis' Disney war. Even Larry Kudlow, who was a longtime Donald Trump supporter and worked in that administration, scolded the Republican governor over the Disney obsession.
I'm just saying it doesn't look good for him. He's running against Joe Biden or he's running against Donald Trump. Right. He's not running against Walt Disney. He's not running against Bob Iger. He's not running against Mickey Mouse. And governors shouldn't attack businesses. I think it sets a bad precedent, okay? And the cause may be just, I don't like woke any more than anybody else. But it's not good for a governor of a state because it suggests maybe as a president he would be attacking business. And that's what the lefties do, not what the conservatives do.
So is it possible that this Disney fight, now the lawsuit, might actually hurt him even on the right? We've got a terrific roundtable with us for the hour. Joining us in studio tonight on all these topics, Mercedes Colwin, a former Fox News legal analyst and a trial attorney. Dr. Lauren Wright is a conservative political commentator and a lecturer in politics and public affairs at Princeton University. And back with us is John Fugelsang, comedian and host of the Tell Me Everything weekday mornings on SiriusXM's Progress channel. Thanks to all of you for coming on. Appreciate it. All right, Lauren, let me start with you. You know, this seemed like a great issue for DeSantis. Almost
I don't think so.
Really? Even from the beginning?
I don't think from the beginning.
Because it seemed to me, oh, you go after the woke ideology, you go after Disney. At least on the right, it seemed to me like a no-lose for him, but it sounds like he might lose.
Well, the problem he has is in order to win the Republican primary, he needs moderates too. Trump's already got a lot of the conservatives. So Ron DeSantis, yes, it's impressive how far he's come so far, but this issue isn't ranked at the top of voter priorities. A lot of people probably aren't even tuned into it, but he needs those Chris Sununu voters at a couple percentage points. He needs the Nikki Haley voters. He must distinguish himself not just by running to the right on everything, and I think it's an inconsistent conservative position to attack a corporation.
You mentioned Chris Sununu.
Yeah.
Let me quote him talking about this issue this week. He said, look, this has gone from kind of going after a headline to something that has devolved into an issue, and it convolutes the entire Republican message. I just don't think it's not good for Ron DeSantis. I don't think it's good for the Republican Party. Are you surprised to see, John, now Republicans coming out against DeSantis on this?
No, I'm with Dr. Wright. This was a really bad decision from the beginning. The largest taxpayer in his state, $1.5 billion last year alone, the largest employer in his state. And as tickled as I am to agree with Larry Kudlow about anything these days, he forgets that Donald Trump went after private corporations when he was president and tried to make Amazon pay more to use mail than other corporations. But it's coming off as being anti-capitalism, deeply anti-First Amendment, and it's an open and shut freedom of speech case. He weaponized the power of government against a private corporation because that corporation didn't share his hang-ups about LGBT people and didn't think people should be allowed to sue schools for saying the word gay.
But many on the right are very supportive of DeSantis's support of the law, right? And that's why there was the presumption that these two could be associated together.
True, and also they look at the fact his overwhelming defense is, listen, there's a public here at risk. There's 58 million people that go and visit this park, and all the rules and regulations, including all the building codes, are suspended because it's a self-governing territory. So he could say, look, this is why there's a legitimate reason for me going after Disney. What other corporation in this country has that level of
But it's not
power?
resonating, right? Even Kevin McCarthy this week coming out, because there'd been, he suggested, DeSantis, that maybe they build a prison right next to Disney.
Great idea, Ron.
Yeah, and even Kevin McCarthy. I don't think the idea of building a prison next to a place that you bring your family is the best idea. I think it'd be much better if you sat down and solved the problems.
And what was the problem? I mean, what did Disney do wrong other than a corporation exercising their free speech and say, no, we stand with LGBT families?
And regardless, again, regardless of how you feel about the topic, they put out a press release.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
He's probably learning where the line is.
I think that's right.
There's chances for this to go away. I think he can make it past it. But it looks like, hey, if you can't handle Bob Iger, how are you going to handle Putin? What is with this?
This is a negotiation on Disney's part. And we have to remember Disney will be around long after Ron DeSantis has gone on to his career as a lobbyist.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.